What is going on, everyone? Welcome to week 11 of Redeem the Trash. So, we have officially made playoffs. We've been locked in for quite a while at this point, but this match is really important because we're playing for seeding in playoffs. Currently, we are number 3 at 6-4. The team in front of us is also 6-4, but they have a single game win ahead of us. So, we really just need to come in and hopefully win this 2-0. But, Matthew Sandslash is the team that we're playing this week, is in 4th place. And also has a very good team. And I'm really excited for this match. As you all know, back a while back, I believe it was week 3, we had a forfeit, and we ended up playing an exhibition match against Matthew. And so this is not the first time we've played him, but it is the first time we've played him with his team. So really excited for this. Let's talk about the team and break it down and talk about what we're doing. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, his Vikavolt is the current kill leader in... No, it's actually been passed. Okay, so for several weeks, Vikavolt was number 1 in kills. So I knew going in that this is something I really needed an answer for, and was honestly a really big threat. And as a result, if you look at the rest of the team, it looks like a very Trick Room oriented team. We have Vikavolt here, Haunter to be able to set up Trick Room, as well as hold Eviolite and or Focus Sash. Honestly, a really good special attack of 115, good speed tier of 95. Haunter is nothing to be ashamed of in this format. You have Grapple Locked here. You can do things with Topsy-Turvy potentially, depending on your stat drops and stuff. Base speed of 42, so another really slow Pokemon. We have Malamar, someone that I am quite familiar with from the Monotype draft league we had a while back. Contrary is obviously very scary. Infiltrator, so screens aren't that great this week because of it. Just really something that we need to be weary of as well. Sigilyph is able to set not only set Trick Room, but also set Tailwind. So the dual threat here. 97 speed is obviously very good. We have Salazzle at 117 speed. Obviously Corrosion is not that great. Oblivious is probably what we're gonna see. I could see them bringing Corrosion specifically for Skarmory, but you're also part fire. You already hit my steel type super effectively, so I'm not really worried about that. Frostmoth here, nothing I'm really concerned about. Shield Dust is good. Ice Scales is annoying, but not the end of the world. Sandslash, not really a sand-oriented team, unfortunately for him. It's this is a Pokemon he really wanted to make work and ended up having to pick it up later. Lunatone, Levitate's annoying, so we need to be wary of that. That makes, 2 Pokemon on his team with Levitate. Tangela having access to Chlorophyll. Regenerator's obviously very good. Extremely bulky with 115 defense. Put an Eviolite on this thing and it's going to take several hits to KO. And then, of course, to round it out, we have Frillish here with Water Absorb and or Cursed Body, but most likely Water Absorb to be able to switch in on a water attack if you need to on your Lunatone, your Sandslash, or your Salazzle. So, honestly, this team looks very good. I can see why this team made playoffs as they are, but honestly, I'm really scared of Vikavolt and Malamar. Grapple Locked, I think, is interesting, but not the end of the world. Salazzle, I'm honestly kind of terrified of. This thing's really fast, hits really hard, and can do a bunch of different things. Past that, everything else I think is pretty manageable. Those 3 are the big things that I'm really looking forward to in this week. So that brings us to the team we're bringing this week. That's not correct. Here we are. So we have Eviolite right on here. Obviously we're not getting a lot out of our Eviolite, having only 4 points here. But, boosting this to 210 and this to 99 is not the worst. Even at max defense, we weren't able to live the hits that we needed. Max special defense, we weren't able to live hits from Tangela and Frillish, which is really surprising. So really, this is just here for Lightning Rod and then to potentially do some damage under Trick Room if he does set it up. Because, spoiler, our Musharna does not have Trick Room. I think I do want to change this Moonblast to Shadow Ball. But past that, like, we're purely support Musharna just like we have for several weeks now. Ally Switch, Yawn, Protect. We're going to be a dirty Ally Switch player this week. It's been several weeks since I've actually got to click it. So, we're going to do that. The other really interesting thing about this team is, of course, we're bringing our MVP Morgrim, but we're playing Frisk this week, and this is very important. Prankster, of course, can't affect dark types. Malamar is a dark type that can potentially set Trick Room. As a result, we are Frisked with access to taunt so that we can actually taunt his Malamar. Frisk also is just really good because it gives us information about like what he could potentially be doing on his items. Because we're Focus Sash, I just want to be able to do like potentially as much damage as we possibly can. So yeah, as a result, we're gonna be modest. We just get a few extra points here that we don't get in speed. So we might as well have the advantage there in our nature. I never put moves in on Skarmory, evidently. This is Protect, this is Roost, this is Brave Bird, and this is Iron Head. Nope. Man, I don't know what happened. I was building this at like 3 in the morning. So not really surprised to see that a few things got messed up here. But it's alright. So let's see. The Skarmory set, we're of course going to be weak armor. We're going to hold Rocky Helmet this week just so we can do like potential chip damage off of like Fake Out. But also Fake Out is then going to give us a weak armor boost, which I'm pretty okay with. 93 speed after a weak armor boost is going to allow us to outspeed Salazzle, which probably means I need something that can actually hit Salazzle super effectively. So let's change that to Rock Slide. I like this quite a bit. Actually, I'm going to drop Roost. There we go. So now we can actually smack Salazzle fairly hard after like a potential Fake Out. If they are sashed, they'll then go down to the sand that we said if we max this. And then around the team out, we have Kingler. It's been a few weeks since we brought Kingler. Holding X-Scissor for Malamar, as well as like special attack drops on his Vikavolt, which could be potentially scary. Liquidation Rock Slide as well, just for additional coverage. Shell Armor, so we don't get crit. Life Orb, because we want to do extra damage. And then we have Assault Vest Magmortar around the team out. I debated building Physical Magmortar for this week, and then I remembered that I'm just losing 30 points in attack if I do that compared to my special attack. So we're going to do same thing that we've done with Magmortar every other game this season. We're going to try to smack really hard and try to live hits. So that's going to be it for the team preview. I believe I already have a message from Matthew getting set up here. So let's get to it. We will see you in game number 1. Okay. So let's see what we going on here. Vikavolt, of course. We have Sigilith and potentially Haunter as Trick Room setters. Malamar, of course, is going to be able to set Sun for Tangela if they are Chlorophyll. That is something we need to be weary of. And then to round it out, we have Sandslash here. Not really concerned about Sandslash. The big things here I'm worried about are, of course, the Trick Room setters. But we do have a fairly decent Trick Room mode. And then, like, Salazzle being able to outspeed us. So, what does that mean for us? I could lead Musharna plus Kingler doesn't look awful. It looks pretty bad if he leads in with Vikavolt, but I think I'm okay with that. I could also lead Morgrim plus Kingler. I think Kingler looks really appealing, except for exactly Tangela here, which we have Magmortar in the back for then. And then I think I want probably... Man, I'm really glad we changed this to Shadow Ball on Musharna. I'm thinking Musharna in the back. I don't think I need Rhydon. So we're going to do Morgrim plus Kingler. Magmortar, Musharna in the back, I think. I think I like these 4. I don't think Skarm lines up particularly great here. Like, Vikavolt is really scary, as well as Salazzle. And Rhydon, I just don't think does enough when they have a Tangela on their side, and potentially like Energy Ball on Haunter as well. And I think Sigilith gets access to it. So I think these are the 4 we want. Let's do it. It's going to be Haunter plus Sandslash. We have Focus Sash, Haunter, Choice Scarf, Sandslash. I have a feeling Sandslash is going to switch out here. So this is actually really, really good information to know. I think as a result, what I'm going to do, kind of want to protect Morgrim this turn just to see what they do. I'm actually going to taunt the Haunter just to prevent like a Trick Room from going up there. I think I'm just going to immediately max and go for a Foam Burst into the Sandslash. Is there any reason not to? No, let's do it. Let's do it. They don't have access to like Fake Out or anything else going on here. Immediately maxing Haunter is terrifying. Overgrowth into Kingler. Okay, so this has gone well. This has gone well. We know they're Focus Sash, but they are still just able to immediately smack us. This is not going great, guys. We'll go for a Psychic. Yep, there's the Earthquake. Gonna hit my Magmortar. Yep. This has been good. This has been fun. Hooray! Alright, so we gained a lot of information here for game number 2. I'm not going to reveal anything that I don't need to. But we will... I'm going to click Shadow Ball, I guess. Yep, Morgrim goes down, and Phantasm should take us out. Nope. But we do get that defense drop. Okay, cool. So this went well. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and concede for the sake of time, and we gain a little bit of information here. Sandslash is obviously scary. We need to be wary of that. We can go for like Thunderbolt or Thundershock into the Haunter, and then be able to deal with the Sandslash the following turn, because then it'll be paired and we will be able to deal with it. So yeah, we'll go ahead and concede this game, and we'll move on to game number 2 here. Just absolute trouncing here. So not really surprised that anything happened there. We could instead lead Skarmory. Skarmory lines up okay against the Haunter. Not the best, but okay. Rhydon definitely doesn't look great knowing that they have Energy Ball on Haunter. I don't think he switches up his lead. I think we just need to play appropriately. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do Musharna plus Kingler up front. No, I definitely want Morgrim so I can paralyze it. But I don't think I want Kingler. I think I want Mag. Mag takes a lot from Sandslash though, and that's really scary. Could just be Morgrim plus Skarm. I don't actually hate that, because then we're going to be able to potentially outspeed them. And then we want Kingler Kingler Magmortar in the back. Seems fine. Yeah, let's do it. Really just need to worry about his Trick Room here, so let's try to just prevent that. Let's see, we saw Air Balloon on Salazzle and Eviolite on Tangela. Not really surprised by anything going on there. Air Balloon tells me what? This could have Rage Powder, which is annoying. We didn't reveal our Focus Sash last game, so we can go for Taunt into Tangela, which will prevent it from like Rage Powdering us. And then the question is do I want to max guard, or do I want to take the hit? I could also just swap to Magmortar here, or Kingler. We don't have Max Quake on Magmortar, so that is kind of concerning. So I think the best play is probably going to Kingler here. Yep, there's the Max from Salazzle. There's the Rage Powder. There's the Max Flare into my Kingler, who still ends up taking 60%. Holy cow, Kingler. So now I want to T-Wave the Salazzle and swap to... I could just Protect here. I actually think Protect is fine. Yep, Solar Beam into Kingler. They are in fact Chlorophyll. There's Max Ooze into Morgrim. There's our Sash. Get Paralyzed Nerd. So now we can T-Wave the Tangela. Morgrem's going down this turn. I actually think I want to protect. And I think it's safe to swap to Skarm. So it would be my Skarm. We take basically nothing. Max Flare there as well. Skarm goes down, but that's kind of fine. And now I can bring out Mag. And I have Sun up. So I can... I'm going to click Degleam, and I'm going to max... Go for Flare into Tangela. I want to see how this thing is built. See if he's built different. Getting out of their Dynamax with only 1 KO, I think, is pretty good. Unfortunately, Kingler did take a lot of damage there, so we're not going to be able to utilize it a ton in this end game. We do outspeed the Salazzle, which is going to be useful now that it's paralyzed. Morgrem's also basically KO'd, so like that's also something we need to be aware of. But I think this works out pretty okay so far. They are +1 on both of their Mons on special attack, which is terrifying. We know that this is Eviolite. This is going to be a pretty difficult turn, I think. They can't do anything to Mag. Here's our Dynamax. See how well you get out of this. Yeah, Morgrem goes down. That's fine. That's whatever. Max Flare into Tangela is able to one-shot it, so that's huge. Sludge Bomb's not going to do a lot, but they get the poison, so that's really unfortunate. But now, I have Kingler versus a paralyzed Salazzle, and they have Choice Scarf. Ah! Let's see, I think Max Flare is just probably our best option. I really need to be able to live this hit this turn. Yep, Earthquake. Air Balloon says they don't take damage, but we live, so that's fine. So Sandslash should go down. Okay. We're gaming. We're gaming right now. Awesome. So now we'll go for Liquidation to Salazzle. We'll go for a Mind Flare into the Vikavolt. A Max Flare. No. We don't want to do that. We want to Rock Slide because this is going to set Sun and reduce my damage from it. Yeah, I think this is the play. And we know that Magmortar outspeeds Salazzle. Like, both of our Mons should, at this point, outspeed it. Unless they're, like, extremely max speed. We didn't see if Kingler outspeeds it or not. I think we rallied back. Yeah, look at that. Gaming in here. Sweet. That was a good game. That was a sweet game. For all the marbles. For all the marbles. I think he's going to swap back to his Sandslash lead. So I think what I want to do is I think I want Skarm. I think Morgrem's really important to be able to paralyze like the Salazzle, like we saw that game. I think I want Skarm plus Morgrem like we had up front. I think the Mons we brought were pretty good. We could see a pivot to where he targets down my Morgrem as a result. Could see the Rage Powder again. A lot of really interesting things going on here. I don't want to switch Kingler in on the Max Flare this turn. I think it just took way too much damage, and that's something I'm concerned about. The fact that Salazzle, 1, wasn't able to take a Rock Slide is good. And 2, Vikavolt wasn't able to take a Max Flare without Sun Up. We know we one-shot both Sandslash and the Tangela, so that's good. I honestly think they're going to re-pivot back to Haunter. I think him pivoting back to Haunter is probably the best play. So let's see what he does here. This has been a really, really good match. Got absolutely trounced game 1. And then game 2, we rallied back pretty well to be able to come back and win that one. Just really, we utilized our Dynamax way better than he did. And, you know, he set Sun for us, which is obviously exactly what we wanted. So, yeah, we really just came in pretty clutch in game number 2 there. And, like, you know, he got the poison, which obviously did not end up mattering because Magmortar is just insane and was able to push through it. We're going to see Sandslash Vikavolt up front. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't love Scarm in this position. We see Choice Scarf, Life Orb. Okay. I could just protect and... Man, you really don't do anything here. I could just double protect this turn. I don't want to max. I think that's a waste of our max. This is probably like Rock Slide. I mean, it could just still be Earthquake. Do I think I can take a hit from Vikavolt? Probably not. You know, we literally have technology for this. I need to see. This is one that I think is really important to know. We're not 232, we're 236. Versus Vikavolt. Let's say they are max special attack with Life Orb. This is just a really critical turn, and I want to get this correct if we can. Because obviously they're Dynamaxing here. Oh yeah, we get one shot even if we max. So that's obviously not great. So I think the play is probably just protect. And we can go for Degleam, I guess. I think actually swap. I don't want to swap to Mag. I think I need Mag to be able to come in. They're maxing Sandslash. That is not the play I saw coming at all. Because he just gives up his... Get my weak armor boost. And discharge. Okay. Not even enough to take out my Morgrem. Alright, now it is. But now I can bring in Mag safely. Actually, I could bring in Kingler safely. Kingler just one-shots this. I'm now fast. Does that do anything for me? Kingler doesn't line up particularly well against Vikavolt. Oh, no. What am I talking about? There's Sandrush. They're going to be able to outspeed me. I think Kingler's the play. I am fast. We know that even at +1, Sandslash outsped Kingler, so now that their speed is doubled, they definitely do. I think the play is probably Rock Slide and max Foam Burst into the Sandslash. I'm sure Kingler can take a hit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, perfect. Oh, no. We weren't able to take the Vikavolt out. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. Well, that's a turn. All right, there's Salazzle. And there's Haunter. Okay. I don't think I'm scared of Salazzle. I think I'm more scared of the Haunter. I'm just gonna Psychic the Haunter. We know it's Sash. I actually want to take out. Yeah, this is obviously what they're gonna do. But now their Focus Sash is broke, so we can go for Psychic here into Haunter. And that should one-shot. And then Salazzle. Dang it. Come on, man! That's going to be it for this week. We will be back next week with playoffs. And from there, we will see you all. So, this match has just been like insane. I love this league. I love the concept of it. I can't stress that enough week in and week out. So that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done already, and we will see you later. Have a good one. Peace.